my own consulting firm now, and life has been good. Life has been good, yes. So when I finished my first degree in Nigeria, I decided that I wanted to do my master's, but I knew I didn't want to do it back home in Nigeria. So the plan was to do it outside the country, but I wasn't sure what country yet. And I kind of wanted somewhere that I was going to feel like I could be free and discover myself. So I and a very close friend of mine decided to come to Canada. She actually told me about Canada. She had a family friend who was in immigration, and they told us about Canada. And we decided that Canada was going to be a good choice. Her family helped us with the whole immigration process. We applied, and we came over to University of Winnipeg. Sincerely, I wasn't sure. I didn't really have a lot of expectations. But one thing I know was I wasn't expecting it to be hard. I knew that I'll probably be lonely, but I've been wanting to leave home for a while, because you know, when you've been home for so long, you feel like, oh yeah, now I want to be young and free, I guess. So I knew I wanted to leave home, and I thought it was going to be fun. That was the plan. That was what I and my friend assumed, at least. But yeah, the story wasn't the same. It was hard, in simple terms. I think it was a bit harder because we came to Manitoba, Winnipeg. The cold was a lot. Yeah, first day we landed here, stepped out of the airport, and yeah, we ran back in because we were not even dressed properly for it. And I've heard that story from other people too. Yeah, we went back and had to open up our boxes and try to get more clothes to cover up with. And when we got a taxi, we had already booked a hotel, and the reality was really bad because it was just I and my friend we had no idea what to do. We didn't know anybody, and we had to look for accommodation. So, because we came in January, so the cold was a lot. And in the midst of that January, we had to figure out how to use the bus because taking taxis was not cheap, and we couldn't basically afford to keep taking taxis. So we had to figure out how to use the bus. And then getting accommodation was also hard because most people didn't want to give students rent because we had no reference, no one to basically stand as a guarantor for us. Luckily, we met someone in school who decided to refer us to an apartment building who they knew who the person was. And they took a chance on us after giving a few months of deposits. And generally, life was hard for about a year until it started getting better when we started making like a community, knowing other people, and basically deciding that we're going to have to make this work eventually. So I came to Canada 13 years ago. So from the time I came here, I'm married with two beautiful children, two beautiful girls. I own my own consulting firm now, and life has been good. Life has been good, yes. Oh yeah, sorry, what has kept me going? My faith in God. It sounds like, I guess, cliche, but sincerely, that's what has kept me going. There are times that, especially when we first got here, yeah, I had to learn to trust God more than I did. Back home, life was not that hard. I had parents to rely on when things were hard. I had parents who took care of me, basically. I'm not going to lie about that. But when we got here, life was very different, and I had to basically depend on the one thing my both parents taught me, learning to trust God, knowing that He will always make a way for you, and that's basically what happened. It's just like God even wanted me away from home so He could teach me how to learn to trust Him, and that's what happened. Trusting God, my faith in God kept me going, and having good friends. I don't have a lot of friends, but the few ones I have are really good ones. And it has been an amazing journey watching each and every one of us grow and basically evolve in life here. Don't give up. It eventually gets better. at the beginning, it will be hard. Well, I won't say it always be hard because it depends on if you already have people you know here to make things easy for you. But if you come alone or don't have a lot of people you know, don't give up. It gets better, especially if you choose to do what you need to do. And try as much as possible not to fall with the wrong crowd. There will be a lot of people giving you different advice. Whatever principles you had before you came, try to stick with it. Don't just give into everything that anyone is telling you. Make sure it still matches. You can learn more, you can evolve, you can learn new things, but the basic principles that's guided you in life, especially if you are living a good life, try to stick with it. It gets better. And I guess the last advice or tip I'll give anyone is more from a professional point of view. If you ever wanted to run a business of yourself, for yourself, do it. It's worth it.